No,
More
you
stuff
can save.
You created.
You can save.
No, you can't save.
You can't.
You
ask
can.
for it.
Y'all free version, y'all can't save.
We can save.
What can't y'all do?
Reopen the saved file.
Damn.
Okay, so now I want to open up the conversation of what is the worst demo/free DAW.
I ain't gonna lie.
And I said you can't save it to
You know, that's basically just saying we holding the session. Like, we're holding your session.
So, yo.
Because it's in the cloud. It's something to
I'm
say.
reading through a tier list of the the free DAWs, right? And
Okay.
the free versions of DAWs.
Okay. We're gonna start. Hold on. We're gonna start the podcast right there because that can't go in. That can't go in the podcast.
Oh wait, he said nah.
No, come on,
Nah,
bro.
playing.
He can't say that.
Whatchamacallit? You know what I was thinking the other day?
What?
I was thinking there has to be a connection somewhere, somehow, between Sony's OLED televisions and the high
Waka
def.
Flocka's OLED do it.
This
I'm
guy's
really
good.
interested in
This
what he's about
guy's
to say.
good.
Why is he always trying to start this podcast with video stuff? You
I don't
notice
know.
that?
I
He
feel
trying
like-
to he trying to change us. Go ahead.
We'll talk about cameras.
That's
one
right.
day, but I feel like it's so wild how like the Sonys are known for like their cameras. They have high dynamic range, specifically when it comes to shooting in darkness and stuff like that.
Yes. Yes.
But then OLEDs, you know, hey, they're advertising, not mine. You could see every bit of black on the screen.
Oh, that you can see like
You know?
the detail
So I feel
in
like,
blacks.
I feel like there's like a yeah, see,
That's kinda funny.
there's a correlation there. I just find that ironic. I'm like, damn, they made cameras just like that, and now they're trying to sell us the TV screens. It's like they're telling us, hey, you're not watching shit right. Imagine
Yo.
Sony telling us you're not watching shit right.
Can I say this? You ever watch a TV show and you're like, why is this so dark?
Yeah.
You ever like for
Is that
it's-
really why? Part of why?
I think it may be a part of why. By the way, we're a Studio Nerds podcast.
We are
We're not the
Studio
video nerds,
Nerds.
right? Shout out to the video nerds wherever you are. But what I know is from a dynamic range standpoint, this is funny because there's actually a correlation with audio and stuff where I know if see it like this black, right? A camera, I believe, I love that I'm an idiot with this. A camera with a high dynamic range will have a little bit more detail in black. So instead of black being one color, it'll see it as four.
Yeah, there's 4 different
so there'll
colors.
be more detail in the blacks. So when I see actual like black on the screen, there's a little bit more depth with it because I can see shades of black as opposed to just black.
One monotone
But blacks
color.
already have depth.
Okay. What?
Welcome to the My
I
Studio
ain't gonna lie,
Nerds
I ain't know how to
podcast.
get out. I ain't know how to get it. You
Yo.
put us in a ditch, and I said, oh.
Whoa, welcome to the My Studio Nerds podcast. This is a podcast for studio nerds like yourself. We don't really say that a lot, but
We
shout
don't.
out to y'all. Courtney is currently dying, but my name is LJ. I go by Sweater actually now.
Tight.
But,
Tight.
we haven't introduced ourselves in a while. This is
It's been a long time.
this
My
my
name is
friend.
my name is Devvon Terrell.
Actually no. You're last. What's your name?
Why?
Man,
Why?
What's your
it is-
name?
It is 12. What is going on?
And
The old
you
intro?
use
Okay.
Ableton, and then
I use Pro Tools, man.
All right, let's talk about it.
Oh, that's why you did that.
Let's talk about
Yeah,
Pro
you know
Tools.
why? Because we couldn't
So-
talk about it first.
So we just had a little mishap, right?
No.
We just had a
Hey, real quick, just had a huge favor that I wanted to ask you, and that is, could you please subscribe to the channel? It would mean so much to the growth of this podcast, as well as ensure that we're able to do more and more cool things on this channel on a weekly basis. So once again, it would mean so much. It would be a huge favor to us, and it would help us so much. Please subscribe to the channel. Okay, now, back to your episode.
last minute mishap, and we just found out that 2 things that shocked me. 1, we've been recording this podcast in a Pro Tools first, and second,
Intro, it's called Pro Tools intro.
oh, sorry,
Yeah,
it's called intro now.
Yeah, now, yeah, exactly. Now it's called
That's
intro.
a worse name. So first,
I think-
Pro Tools intro is now Pro Tools first. I mean, Pro Tools first is now Pro Tools intro.
intro.
Second, we've been recording this podcast in a Pro Tools intro. And
Yes.
third, how many tracks can you have into Pro Tools?
You can have up to 4 tracks in Pro Tools intro. So it's 1 mic, 2 mic, 3 mic, and then I have 1 other track for the aux. Or for, like
I
our mix
was about
bus.
to say, because I was about to say, do mix buses and auxes count?
Yes, they do. I didn't know that. Can I say this? That's what threw me off. Because I tried to make another track. I was like, it's only 3 audio tracks. And I was like, oh, this mix bus counts too. Damn.
Okay, so now I want to open up the conversation
That's
of
crazy.
what is the worst demo/free DAW.
I ain't gonna lie.
And I genuinely believe Pro Tools
Can
is
I
at the
say
bottom.
this? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Giving me 4 tracks is crazy. But I will say this. Yo, I tell you all the time that we try. This thing is really expensive to make.
Of course.
People don't know.
Listen to me.
But
you have a
let me get
Rolex
this
on. We don't need to explain our financial situation.
This ain't from this, okay?
No.
Shout out my wife.
We don't need to. We don't need to.
She
explain
got the money.
Hey man, we got fluids all over the studio.
I'm broke,
Pause.
yo, sweater. I'm broke. No, I'm playing. I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Broke
Look,
sweater.
my thing is, if you what I'm saying
Get
is,
a hold of this guy.
listen, it costs a lot to shoot the podcast, right? So what I'm doing is, instead of getting another Pro Tools license, when I go to my Pro Tools, I said, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go and I'm just gonna use Pro Tools Intro to record the podcast. Yeah. And the reason why is because obviously I don't have to buy another license or a subscription for the podcast for my other computer. So I just use Pro Tools Intro. So that's why. So I'm just trying to save money. I'm trying to save money.
So Pro Tools doesn't let you use one license on multiple machines?
No.
Yeah, that's very true.
With your subscription, you have to buy a subscription. If I'm not mistaken, put me on. You got to buy a subscription for each computer you're on.
What is the worst free version of a DAW?
Audacity.
And what is the best? No.
What?
What do you mean?
No.
Audacity is nuts.
It gives you unlimited tracks. And I guarantee you, if we recorded this podcast on Audacity, it literally give us as many tracks as we needed.
If I asked you to open a plugin on one of those tracks in Audacity, it is insane. You have to real time render it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no. It burns into the audio. Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I'd rather take that than 4 tracks.
You're
gang.
tripping.
Gang.
Me and you could get it done with 4 tracks. I ain't gonna cap. We'll keep printing. Print. We can get it done with 4 tracks. Audacity, we're gonna be sitting there opening up EQs and burning it in forever.
Think about it. For now, for the paid version, you're paying what, $5 to $10 extra to just do what? Use plugins. First off, again.
Yo,
How many plugins does Pro Tools let you use on Pro Tools?
That was my next question.
12
for
inserts
for the free version.
So you get more inserts than tracks.
Yo, you're not gonna do this right now, bro. But you can get 12 inserts. Everything else is fun. Everything literally, can I be honest? I didn't even know I forgot I was using Pro Tools Intro until just now. It's the tracks. They don't let you load the tracks. If I'm not mistaken, they really built it. If I'm not mistaken, for if you didn't have Pro Tools, you can at least still open your session. But I don't know how pointless that is, or what's the point of it if I can't press play on. Obviously, I got more than 4 tracks in a session. I don't know what the point of that is, but it allows you to be able to still just open the session.
I'm not gonna lie, whereas once I would have said it's FL. Mm-hmm. That shocks me because I'm noticing something a lot about all these other DAWs. When y'all are free, y'all encroach upon the creator's creative freedom.
It is.
FL's the only DAW that's like, you know what's the downside to not paying?
You can't save.
You can't have your stuff that you created.
You can save.
No, you can't save.
You can't export.
Y'all free version, y'all can't save.
We can save.
What can't y'all do?
Reopen the save file.
That's amazing.
That's way worse.
That's hard.
Yo,
no, it's not.
They still give you the chance to finish a complete
record. By the way,
record.
I'm reading this. Pro Tools first
Intro.
used to allow 16 audio tracks and 4 instrument tracks.
It did.
That's crazy.
Yo, that's way worse. I can't reopen what I just did.
Nah, because at least you could finish it.
But wait, with Pro Tools first, you could only save to Avid's cloud, and you had a cap on how many projects you could save. That's crazy. You couldn't even save it to your local drive.
They really you can't save it to your computer.
Avid said you can't save it to your
computer. That's
computer.
basically them saying we holding a session. Like, we're holding your sessions.
So,
because it's in the cloud.
Imagine you want to click desktop, pay $35.99 a month.
And a month if you want to be able to download your session. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, let's go through all of them.
That's filthy work.
Ableton Live Lite. The biggest limitation is you only get 8 audio and 8 MIDI tracks, which makes full songs almost impossible unless you bounce and freeze constantly. I'm not gonna lie, that's not worse than 4 total tracks.
That's not bad.
That's crazy.
So you get 8 tracks. You get 8 audio tracks and 8 MIDI tracks.
Honestly, it's not bad, and you get limited instruments and effects.
Oh wow!
But
I'm not gonna lie, that's not bad. I'm not mad at that.
At all.
You can save it.
Yeah.
Can you reopen your session?
Course, yeah.
That's nasty work. I'm not gonna lie. That's top tier D1 nasty.
Cubase, 16 audio and 24 MIDI tracks.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot. I ain't gonna lie. But
what else?
It's just they saying it feels more like a demo than a real DAW. So I guess it's missing a bunch of instruments and
features.
The score editor, and
okay,
comping tools. Reason, Restricted rack instruments, small track count limits is not telling me exactly what it is.
They said, yo, you just got a name telling
It's
you
just a
nothing.
teaser. They said it's just a preview.
I feel like Great Keys told me they don't have autosave in Reason.
So FL Studio's trial has all plugins unlocked.
Wavy.
It's fully functional.
Wavy.
You just can't reopen projects.
That is
Wait,
grimy.
you can export audio,
Okay.
but once you close,
You
the
can't-
project is gone.
That's all right.
I could see how somebody can make it work though, because what if after every session you just bounce the stems?
And not even that. And
Huh.
not even that. The
gonna lie.
the FLPs aren't registered via like username when you save them, right?
I don't know.
Bro,
Well, no, it don't matter. You can open any FLP on anybody's.
I'm about to say, go to another. You do the project. Go to another FL user. Have them open the shit up. You can't do that with Pro Tools.
Yo, are we?
You can't get access to the project.
Is this the DAW life hacks? Like life hacks to your DAW?
And I wonder how FL figured it out so that we
crazy.
can't reopen our own project.
That's
kinda
incredible.
strange. That's crazy.
But we could open like the demo projects that are also FLPs. Like Kara's project, you could open.
Shout out
with-
Kara, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm so confused about that.
Shout out to FL. That's
Not
intuitive.
fact. Shout out FL.
No, that's nasty. You're not getting this off. That's nasty. I'm not gonna lie. Not letting me reopen the project is top tier.
But I can still send it to my mans. I can't send my Pro Tools session, which isn't on my own computer, to my mans to reopen.
Can I be honest? I don't know.
Can I give him my login?
That's the old one. I can send you this session right
Can
now.
I tell you something?
Can I get my login, my cloud login to my mans?
You can't
Go
give your
into my
cloud
Pro
login
Tools
away.
cloud.
Nah, I don't think that's gonna work.
So here's how I look at it.
Yo,
Like,
you trying to find a way?
and so
so
Pro
bad.
Tools, you can't do nothing. Like FL, at least if you are determined,
There's
and
a way
at
to
1
get around
p.m., you're like, I'm gonna finish this song today.
I will say
You
this.
can finish the song.
Okay, I'll say this.
And when you pay for it, you can open it up again.
Pro Tools, you're right. Like it's clip. Like literally, you're just recording the Studio Nerds podcast in that. That's all
Yeah.
you're doing.
Cubase
Yo,
seems
I
like
make
it
it
has a
work
good-
though, bro. Like we record the podcast in that. It's recording right now. I'm recording in Pro
It's
Tools
only
intro.
3 You got more inserts than tracks. gang.
Hey, look.
Never
I'm trying to keep costs down.
No.
here.
If you want to keep costs down, I think we should use Cakewalk, because Cakewalk is basically Sonar Platinum but for free.
Oh yeah, but for free.
Shout out BandLab, by the way.
I just have to trust a DAW when it comes to syncing audio because when we was using the Focusrite, what interface was we using back in the day? We used to be Claret, the Claret 8 Plus. What me and Pierre noticed, because shout out Pierre, what we noticed was anytime we recorded and then we tried to, oh yes, you know the vibes. Anytime we bounced audio from the Claret and tried to sync it in Premiere, it never synced.
It doesn't sync
It dripped.
perfectly.
But can I tell you something? Once I switched over to what we using now?
UAD.
The UAD Apollo, the X8, I don't have that issue at all. So I think that there may be something in the Focusrite that is like a variable.
Wait,
I don't know.
thing.
hold on.
I don't know.
Because
Intriguing.
can't you like link tracks together in the console?
Link tracks together?
Yeah.
In what way? What do you mean?
Like, maybe I'm tripping, but if there was a way to link tracks together and now we're both running through the same input, quote unquote, into Pro Tools,
I was trying to say.
Okay.
and then into Pro Tools is only reading it as one track.
Oh my gosh, that's so nasty. You're so right. Can I say this though? Hey, you're onto something. You're onto something.
Yeah.
But the only problem with that is I do go back and kind of touch up the audio. Can I say this? What I could
So
record
yeah,
in.
let's share. I don't want to share compressor with y'all.
No, me either. Because I'm loud, you're quiet. It would be all over the place.
It's a lot,
But I will
yeah.
say this. You know what I could be using? Luna.
Duh.
It's free, right?
Yeah.
And there's mad free. Can I tell you something? What else you could use?
We can record the podcast in Luna instead. Because
Traction.
I can go crazy and just load up whatever. And I just need to
yeah.
record. I don't care. I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not doing
and
nothing
Luna's
crazy.
UAD,
Full mix,
yeah.
yeah.
And it's
You use
UAD already.
Reaper. Reaper's free. It just gives you a nag screen.
I seen people talk. I seen a video from White Sea Sound. By the way, the UAD. Excuse me. I seen a video from White Sea Sound. White Sea Studios or White Sea Sound. I forgot his name, but you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I know what you're talking
He does
about.
like a lot of first impression videos on plugins and stuff. And I seen Weaver talking about it too, about his video. But he brought up about, do DAWs sound different? Like that conversation came up again. We've heard this before. And basically, I guess, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, I think one YouTuber did it and showed that something was up with Reaper as far as it didn't sound, it was different. Like it didn't null with the Reaper, the bounce. But then White Sea Studio, if I'm not mistaken, he went and redid it and seen that Reaper had so many options on their export that you have to pay attention to like how it is. So there's like, it was like 32-bit. It was just mad different options. He was like, oh, if you don't pick the right, of course it's going to sound different because the way it encodes is different. So I found that interesting, and it kind of took me away from Reaper a bit because I was like, I like to having options, but when it get like that deep, I'll be like, okay, what's happening and stuff like that. So that is something to say.
I'm reading through a tier list of the the free DAWs, right? And the free versions of DAWs.
Okay.
It's saying the S tier, Cakewalk, BandLab, Reaper, and Traction. A tier, Studio and Prime, which is unlimited tracks but no VSTs. Damn, nasty. It has plugins, but no like third-party VSTs. Only just the bundle.
Oh, that's wild. Wait, so Studio One is just no. You can't load up Fat Filter.
Prime.
You can't load up Fat Filter in it
At all.
How did they figure that out? Yo, y'all be putting
That's
stuff
gangsta,
in the code.
That's gangsta. FL Studio is full feature access, all plugins, but you cannot reopen saved projects, which I think is gangsta.
Wait, who?
FL
Studio.
You can't reopen and save projects.
Can I be honest?
See, you can't save it.
That's the best. No, reopen
projects.
saved projects.
So once you buy it, then you can reopen it.
Yeah, I think that's the best trade-off.
No, it's not.
Why?
That's nasty work.
No, it's not.
Because you can't do anything.
You could do everything.
No,
you
but
just
you can't have
reopen
your
it.
music. No, you just can't have your music.
Yes, you can if you export it.
That's
or
but
if you buy it, you get
can't go
access
back to your
it.
session.
Email the session to somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, or email the session to yourself, delete FL, re-download it.
Oh, I think he just realized it.
I'm so sure the people at FL Studio that may be watching are chuckling like, try it. Try it, buddy.
I
dare you.
I dare you.
Cubase 16 audio tracks max, weak plugin bundle, feels like a demo. And Ableton Lite, 8 audio tracks, 8 MIDI tracks. Great for learning Ableton's workflow, but useless for full production.
Yeah, of course.
And the F tier, the worst of the worst.
What's what?
Pro Tools.
It's at Pro Tools?
Yes.
It's at Pro Tools the worst tier when it comes to like free?
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what they didn't bring up? GarageBand. Is GarageBand still around?
Yes.
Gotta
You know
be.
why? Because I guess because it's a different name, it wouldn't count as the free version of Logic, even though it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that is true.
GarageBand might be the best. What's the limits on GarageBand versus Logic? I'm gonna find out.
Because GarageBand, you can't. It's little things like you can't bounce in like 24-bit. Like it's like little small things.
Resolution kind of basic.
Yeah.
I found out that Nick Jonas produced and recorded a demo of SOS in GarageBand,
Oh wow.
and he was like young as hell. It was 2008, 2007. Like,
Right. And he recorded in GarageBand?
Yeah, he did the demo all in GarageBand with like loops and.
I will say
cool as hell.
GarageBand doesn't get the love it deserves early on in the day.
Yeah.
Because it was one plugin that like a lot of people didn't have to pirate either. Like it was free. It was on your Mac. Like you could just use that to record audio.
So the cons of GarageBand versus not Pro Tools, Logic, is there are limited track types, so you can't really like. There's no dedicated comping tools, or flex pitch is like
in what?
Basic as hell in GarageBand.
Okay.
No advanced mixing tools, so no full mixer. You got limited sensor returns. No real like automation, like maybe basic automation, but
Right, but
that's about it.
nothing. Yeah.
There's no score editor, surround, or professional export options.
Okay.
And yeah, that's the difference.
Wow.
GarageBand might be the best. I ain't gonna cap.
It would be between that and I do want to throw something at Luna. Like I need to look more.
Can you produce in Luna?
I don't know.
Yeah, somebody might be yelling out there.
Yeah, like of course you can. But I know to record. I would.
Functionality is nasty.
Maybe you can't bring up, and I know somebody's so mad. Maybe you can't bring up like VSTs to produce in per se. But I think that you might be able to do something like just record. Yeah. So if you just recording instruments or you importing stems, I think you might be cool on that. But MIDI, I don't know about the MIDI and stuff and stuff like in it.
So what would you as a crew, I think we could use this to not wrap up, but what would you endorse? Which free version of a DAW would you endorse?
This is not sponsored, by the way. I just want to want to say it out loud. Just be out loud. I just want to say it out loud. But which one would I like run for?
I'm endorsing FL, man. Like
I'm not rocking. I'm not jacking it. I'm not jacking it.
It's a great trade-off. Look, you can make anything with anything you want. You can wait till the sale and then be able to reopen. I think that's a fair trade as a company too. You can get everything for free.
Yeah, honestly,
but it costs. So if you want to go back to it,
I think I'd probably go Cubase.
The free version of Cubase?
Yeah, because you said I have 16 tracks. You said I have 16 audio tracks and 24 like MIDI tracks, something like that.
Let me double check, but I believe that's what I said.
And they don't stop me from my VSTs or anything like that.
Yeah, seemed like it. Nah, it's the plugin bundle. Like I think you have to stay within the plugins that they give you.
Yeah,
So no third party.
And no, it's 16 audio tracks maximum on Cubase LE.
And
Yeah,
no,
it feels more like a demo though. That's
It's a
what
little,
they keep
it's
saying.
a little bit, it's a little bit more nuanced than that because Steinberg itself is a plugin company, but they're also one of the head representatives of VST.
Right.
So when it comes to Cubase, more than likely, when you start off, you're gonna have to mess with a lot of Steinberg VST
Yeah.
plugins.
You know what the
And
best
that's
one
it.
is for real? I'll take it. I'm still with FL,
Same.
but Cakewalk, dog. It's
Cakewalk
just
good
a
too.
free.
it's just free in general.
Cakewalk good
Yeah,
too.
it's
So I
unlimited
go.
tracks.
So I like cake. If that's if it doesn't stop me, I like cake. If it doesn't stop me from doing anything, then I'll go cakewalk.
But now, what's the best demo then?
What do you mean the best demo?
Like Cakewalk's a free DAW, so it's like.
Oh, so it's not fair, right?
Yeah.
So who is the best demo?
I still pick FL. Only because
Reaper,
like,
if you
But
count
wait,
it as a demo.
But my
Reaper.
thing is with Cubase, and correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm not understanding, you're saying that Cubase doesn't allow me to open up third-party plugins?
I think from what he said, it's just a select few, and those might be the Steinberg plugins because since considering Cubase is also like I believe it's made by Steinberg.
Oh, so I can only open up a select few plugins in Cubase in the demo.
As far as VSTs are concerned, yeah.
So
until you pay for it.
But it comes with basic effects. It comes with the Halion, Sonic.
yeah, but I want to be able to open
stuff.
Serum and like certain. So
Facts, I agree.
damn.
Why do you own Serum before your DAW? Serum is expensive.
That was a shot.
Hey man,
How you
real,
own
like-
can I
Serum
be honest
before
with
your
you?
dog?
Hey, right now I'm recording in Pro Tools intro, my boy. So
Yeah.
I mean, what am I doing here?
So
Who
yeah,
am I?
16 audio tracks, 24 MIDI tracks. No VST instruments beyond the bundled ones unless you upgrade. And there's no pitch correction, no score editor, no there's a lot of things missing. Versus FL, there's literally no catch except you can't
reopen.
you can't reopen saved projects.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, FL wins again.
You know, Patrick. You know how bad it is. You know how bad it is that they win. Their free version of their DAW allows you to go in and fuck around and make a plugin and say that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
You know what it feels like?
You dip.
You know what it feels like?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you can relate, but like me and Courtney, remember when we'd go to like the Apple store and make a quick track in GarageBand and then walk away from it? Like
I remember
there goes
that.
forever.
I remember those days. Yeah. I remember those days.
There goes that forever.
Yeah.
Never getting back.
Shit,
back.
I'm so
But for real though,
I'm from a generation of. I remember when we had DATs, and when I wanted to
that?
record a digital audio tape.
kidding.
Okay,
Get it? It was
you
fun.
dead ass. I'm like,
What is that?
what is that?
what is that?
But it was a digital audio tape, and we would have to record and do dumps. Like we would have to record it to the DAT. It was wild,
It's
bro.
like
I
going to
feel like-
Guitar Center, like making a really dope riff,
Mm-hmm.
and then having to walk out and leave it forever.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna cap.
I like it unless you go back and buy it.
Yeah, but unless you go back and buy it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to FL. You got it. Cause I'll be honest with you. Obviously, I'm not making nothing in Pro Tools intro. I'm just literally opening a session just to see what it looks like. Ableton, y'all are pretty limited. It's only like what you said, 8 tracks.
Yep, but we could use every single thing.
Wait a minute. That's it?
Yeah, 8
Hold on, let
MIDI
me see.
tracks, 8 audio tracks.
I go with them. Hold on.
Nah,
I go with him.
nah, you wouldn't.
You can reopen your session?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm going over there. 8 MIDI, 8 audio? I'll make it work.
So you get no warping, you get no automation. Routing is limited. Very few.
Routing is
built-in.
limited in Ableton? What does that even mean?
You only get 2 send and return channels. You get 8 audio, 8 MIDI, and you only can use the built-in instruments and effects. And it's very limited.
So no VSTs.
Oh, forget it. I ain't jacking. I ain't gonna lie. Yo,
Yeah,
FL wins
jacking.
again, bro. Yo, I think that's a good challenge. Like, go each DAW, like try to produce in each demo of the DAW.
Yo,
and get
I'm not
it
gonna lie.
popping.
FL literally just get you get everything, though.
You'll literally open FL and be like, I'm just going to use FL.
I'm ready to die on a hill.
What's the hell? You gonna die?
You might be familiar with this. Well, for all of you that don't know, in the anime community, we have this topic that we love to throw at any new main character that comes across in every generation, and it's can he beat Goku? What once I think would have been can he beat Pro Tools, I think should now be
Can it beat FL?
For real.
Damn.
So I'm standing on that hill. Can it beat FL?
Can it beat FL?
Can it?
Vocal recording and editing, I'm still Pro Tools to the wheels fall off. Vocal recording and editing. But production wise, I think it's over.
I think it's over.
I think the war
When
is
you
over.
save these projects, do they save to your local computer or does it save
For
to the...
Pro Tools intro?
Yeah.
Yes. I literally reopened, the way I record our podcast is I literally reopened the same session that I did the last mix on, and then I don't have to mix it as much. Because before I was mixing it every single time, and I was like, why am I doing this? So I started just opening up the other session and just pretty much, now it's super dialed in. Now, like, I'd say for the past 2 months, I've had the mix, like, okay, I like this mix. Like, anytime I hear it on the phone, it's super loud. Like, also, that's something that no one really, maybe people don't talk about, but I mix the podcast loud on purpose because when it comes on a timeline, I want it to bang, like, as soon as it comes on.
Makes sense.
So I know that's a weird conversation, but, like, podcast mixing, when I listen to the first 2 years of our podcast, though, the mixing, bro, like, I'll be like, oh, what was I doing? But because I was approaching it too much like music. And so when I would be in my car, I was like, ooh, this is too harsh or this is too compressed. I'd be like, okay. So I started to really ease up on all the processing of our vocals, smooth it out, especially with these microphones. It just smoothed out the top end and just like, I do minimal compression, but I use Clarity VX and I use the Deverb. This is not sponsored, just to be clear.
So,
but yeah, I use those two plugins for the whatchamacallit.
it's saying Pro Tools intro limits at 8, not 4. It says the aux tracks limit at 4.
I cannot open up another audio track right now. I'm at 4. I tried just now. It said no.
If you're not watching this on YouTube,
Listen to me,
and
y'all.
LJ just looked right at him.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this. If we are incorrect,
Wait, what? Wait.
kill this guy.
Wait. What are you saying? What did you say it says it can do?
It says it can do up to 8 tracks. Pro Tools first was 16. And now Pro Tools intro is 8 audio tracks, 8 MIDI tracks, 8 virtual instrument tracks.
So why couldn't I open up another mono audio track? It's
You
only...
can, all right. I thought we were gonna get murdered. You can only record up to 4 tracks simultaneously.
Oh.
Still the worst.
That's
It's still the worst.
That doesn't change a thing.
Listen, I didn't even know I was in intro.
Somebody was probably yelling like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Only 4 tracks.
We got it.
You can only record up to 4.
So I can only record 4 tracks simultaneously.
So why can't you? Are we only recording 3 tracks?
Yeah, I'm only recording 3 tracks.
Then why couldn't you record?
Courtney looking at the thing right now. I couldn't. Oh, that is true. You're right.
Why couldn't we record a 4th track?
I don't know. It just didn't let me. It said no. But I have an aux track that's...
So every time we have a guest, you just switch over to like pay Pro Tools.
if we have a guest, I have to get... I use another laptop. I just use a whole nother laptop. I use my studio laptop.
Maybe
Like,
you just don't know your DAW.
No. I know what's going on. And I have to pay. And I'm not trying to pay.
You might be maxed out though, because you do have 8 tracks in existence in that session over there.
Oh my gosh, there's 8 tracks in the hidden. There's 4 tracks hidden, aren't there?
But he also still
What's the 4 tracks
Oh
hidden?
my gosh,
I'm
I got
about to
4
say
tracks hidden. He's right.
He still misinformed us because of those 8 tracks, the aux is a separate 9th track.
So the reason why I couldn't do it is because I have 3 tracks I think hidden in the session.
Why?
Because just for space and getting things out the way of my eye, so I could open up, so I could load up more tracks. But we still couldn't do that thing,
I
though,
know,
by the way.
I know.
He was about to be like, yo, we still couldn't do that thing. But yeah, that's why. I ain't gonna lie. Can I tell you what people keep bringing up to me and they keep saying like, yo, do it again? The TMU episode.
We're gonna do that one day. Can I tell you something?
Soon,
So this
Tom.
has been the Misinformed podcast.
No, it's not. Don't say that.
kidding.
They're gonna clip that and then they're gonna take
boo.
that and then I'm gonna be sitting there like, just sitting there like,
kidding, I'm
here we
kidding.
go. You know,
But
please.
if you use Pro Tools first, let us know. We're gonna
Intro.
try to get you. I mean, Pro Tools intro, or first if you still got first. Let us know and let's try to bless somebody one of these days.
Is there anyone in the comments that is using Pro Tools intro? Please get this.
Actually,
off.
let's try to do this. All right, if you're using Pro Tools intro and if you're using FL
demo.
demo, comment and be real. Like, don't, I want to start using FL, so yeah. No, and I'll try to give away of FL. I don't know about Pro Tools. If you can make that happen, cool. But I'll give away a FL license.
FL license?
Yeah.
If what? If somebody comments
if somebody's using a FL demo and wants to give us a story about not being able to reopen a session or something.
what? Okay.
But you gotta be able to like send me like an old session or some shit. Like if I DM you like, yo, show me one of your old sessions, reopen one of them.
Right.
For the first time in a year or something like that. I wanna
That's
see that.
nasty. I don't like y'all. Y'all are weird. Your dog's just out there.
But
I
I
got
got an FL license for somebody.
Okay, cool. So Sweater just said he got a FL license for someone. If they what? It names specifically
So
say
you gotta
what?
comment that you use FL trial if you're still on the FL trial, and then be able to send me like an old session. Actually, yeah, be able to send me an old session like that, or a video of an old session that you haven't been able to open.
Okay.
Be like, yo, I got this song called Pineapples and Persimmons that I can't open up, but it's the one. This song might change my life.
Pineapples and Persimmons. Also, just to be clear, this is not sponsored.
Of course,
Just want to say that out loud.
sponsored.
Yeah.
For the 70th time today.
Yeah.
And this has been
This
my
is Studio Nerds podcast. Shout out to all of our members. We appreciate you so much. If you do want to become a member, there's a link in the description below. We really appreciate it. It really helps to keep this whole thing going. If you would like to, because I'm on Pro Tools intro, so we trying to keep this thing going.
Brought to you live by Avid Pro Tools.
No, it's not. Yeah, no, it's not brought to you by Avid. They are not sponsoring this. We are not sponsored by them. But thank you to everybody that
if Avid wants to send us a Pro Tools license for us,
for our podcast.
And remember, try. You know what? If you have time, y'all, just try Cubase out. It's free. You're not gonna lose nothing.